talking about? This is the
Levels have changed.
Yes, sir.
We are sponsored. This episode is brought to you by KFC, Mr. Kentucky and his fried chicken.
They don't know that yet. But KFC is sponsoring this show.
Tastes so good, it makes you want to slap your own brother.
It tastes so good, it makes you want to watch this podcast. So KFC, holla.
Shala.
Is it family bucket.
Family bucket.
You see why we cannot get abs?
$14.99. I don't need abs.
Ade, like we said, if the mountain cannot come to Muhammad will go to the mountain. So KFC, we are coming to you.
That's it.
Come and sponsor the show.
That's it.
Pepsi Mars by KFC.
I'm not put Pepsi get money.
No.
Pepsi get money.
It's free advert. They will never say we should block it.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
And come for us. We want it. We want the smoke,
right.
mate.
We want all the smoke.
All the smoke.
All the smoke.
All the smoke.
Bring it.
We've been doing this for like 2 years. No
You know what I
advert.
mean?
Only, what's the name of that your friend?
Infinity 8 Unity.
Yeah, that one.
Came through.
You are not even wearing the clothes again.
It's expensive, you know.
No wonder the guy will not give me one. Anyway,
No, but I purchased all of mine. You want freebies? It's not every day we want freebies.
Of course I want freebies.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be wearing on camera. What's that nonsense? People who don't have money and they want you to do stuff socially always say exposure.
Yeah, it's exposure.
Yeah, we're exposing you to our 50 people.
Hey man, you got to support the black community.
Support the black community. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode. You know, we're happy to be back again consistently. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I shall not say the name of the Lord in vain.
Don't use my good name.
We are back consistently. Oje?
Badass.
Oje?
Badass.
If I say Oje.
Badass. Skibo.
Please. The blood of Jesus on this podcast. No demon that's bleaching can.
You see your baby?
Please.
Our Bobby died.
Please.
Hey, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about Bobrisky, yeah. Like fam, if you don't know who Bobrisky is, go Google that. Go
He's
YouTube
from Benin State as
but
well.
That guy is tall as babe from the same state.
Yo.
You guys are from the same state. Don't try it.
What state is he from?
Where are you from?
I don't know where I'm from.
You don't know where you're from.
Because of today, I don't know where I'm from.
The same way you don't know where you're from, he doesn't know where you're from.
I know where I'm from.
I'm
from Lagos.
You're both exile.
I'm from Lagos. I was born in Lagos.
He was born in Lagos.
He was not born in Lagos. They don't born that kind of thing in Lagos.
We went to the same school.
They don't born stranger things in Lagos. They don't born them in Lagos.
It's mad. Do you know what it is, yeah? You see with the transgender community, yeah? Here's my take.
Wait, before you go into it, just let me state it. There's transgender, there's LGBTQFZ.
Yeah, they're all the same community.
And there's Bobrisky.
Wow.
Yes. I'm telling you, there is the community for, what's the group?
Gay, lesbian, and
transgender, you know, all the letters that complete them. And there's Bobrisky. Bobrisky does it for money. Bobrisky is a bleaching bastard.
Yo, do you know what it is? Yeah? It's like that. It's like this saying in Nigeria. Also, may not conscious like
exactly. Bobrisky is solely for profit. Well, if LGBTQ community are non-profit, Bobrisky is for profit.
Wow,
that's what Bobrisky is.
It's mad.
It's true.
I don't know if it's true. You know him personally.
No, Bobrisky does not stand for anything.
That's your boy. So I don't know him personally.
Bobrisky does not stand for anything. When the last time you hear, whenever they ask Bobrisky, are you gay? Say, no, me, I'm straight. How can you be straight? But you don't want them to call you bro?
Nah, but this is the issue is that with the transgender, okay, let me not say issue before they come out.
It's not issue.
It's not issue. But here's the thing about the LGBTQ people, yeah? Here is that when you are, especially the transgenders, right? Transgender.
Is that another sexual orientation?
Transgender. The transgender community is, once they believe that they are, for instance, if you were born a female and you decide to be a male, they consider themselves straight if they fancy the opposite sex.
Okay.
Because they're not a male. So the opposite sex would be a female. So they consider themselves straight. The only difference is that they were born at different sexuality. So with Bobrisky, you see how that came down? Sauce. The sauce is mad.
With Bobrisky.
Sauce.
Bobrisky is saying he's a woman. Tani bro, I'm not your bro.
nah.
And there's someone saying looking good, bro. The thing is, like you have, if especially in a country like Nigeria where the whole LGBTQ community is not forthcoming.
Yeah, but that's how you know Bobrisky is giving one senator.
That's what
facts.
I'm saying. But Bobrisky has never ever used that. Not everybody should speak out in public.
Yeah.
But every time they ask you what you are
because it's
or
still,
who you are,
it's
sorry,
still,
not
it's
what.
It's still illegal in Nigeria.
I understand that.
Of course, it's never going to.
But with the public exposure, what are they going to do? They can't do anything to Bobrisky.
If he confess that he's homosexual, he will spend time in prison.
Nah, they can't do anything. Believe me.
What are you talking about?
That senator that's giving it to
you forget
him,
which country you are from.
Hold on, but the senator that's giving it to him, her will miss him, her.
It doesn't matter.
And then before you know, be back out.
When you in that country, they will kidnap you. They will.
But it'll be like, la.
Are you talking? Hey, you don't know where you are from.
Bobrisky?
Hey.
Bobrisky? But you know, there's a rumor that the Northerners when it comes to like sodomy,
of course,
they're key in it.
Of course.
So this is what I'm saying. If he says anything, if he stands up for the LGBTQ community in Nigeria, they won't do him anything.
Yeah.
You know, you just.
But
have
the
more
moment
enemies,
he confesses with his mouth that
the check will
he's
stop.
homosexual.
No. The check will stop.
Not just the check. His life is done in that country.
Okay, I don't want to go that far, but I'm telling you, the paycheck will stop. That's what I feel anyway.
You don't want to tell the world the truth.
What's the truth? Okay, you go and say the truth. Tell the world.
The truth is that the nation we are from is not homophobic.
That's not hidden fact.
Exactly. So I don't understand why you won't tell them the truth.
But I'm telling you, he's got so much exposure.
Forget exposure, man. Forget all of that stuff.
I feel like we said it last week. The best way to save your neck is to go public.
The people that come to Nigeria will come to Nigeria regardless.
But what I'm saying, like last week when we were talking about the Saudi bodyguard that's sleeping with the Sheikh's wife, if he puts his face in the newspaper in public, he can't get killed again. Because if he goes missing, there'll be inquiries.
He will still get touched. He will still get touched.
Yeah, they'll beat him.
You're lying to yourself.
Whoop him.
He will get touched.
Anyway.
He will get touched. Except if he's bodyguard, somebody that's worthwhile, he will still get touched. Sorry, mate. KFC, thanks for sponsoring the show. Make sure you guys to follow us on all social media platforms. Spotify,
YouTube.
Especially YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, iPodcasts, any Android users.
Same thing. Everything is.
Going to our conversation, we want to talk about celibacy. I think it's something that we wanted to talk about for a while, but we just kind of like just be around the bush about it. And before the camera started rolling, we was having a conversation about how female
blessings
that are celibate treat celibacy.
This is a topic on the top of Ade's pinnacle of his heart. It's a topic that touches Ade to the soul.
More.
No, because he did have valid questions. We're not just joking. He did have valid questions.
Because what it is that people confuse celibacy with
abstinence.
With holiness. Yeah, that's what it's not the same thing, bro. You can be abstaining in a marriage and not be considered as holy.
No, when you fight your wife, you abstain automatically.
So people confuse celibacy with the whole idea of being pure and being holy and reserving yourself for who you believe is right within the context of marriage. Now, the issue that my brothers out there are facing with females that are celibate.
What up, bro?
Is that, you see, some of them have dropped a line of no returns. Wow. So you might ain't coming in here. You guys are going to let me keep on talking. Cool, okay.
This show is sponsored by KFC. By force.
No bigs. Let's go in. All right.
No, carry on.
So
the Lord
that
is your
means...
strength. You looking good, bro.
All right. So basically, okay. I use myself as an example because that's what I can use. Yeah. So we're just gonna take this sip real quickly before
the tea is about to be sweet.
Yeah, because
I'm a looking good guy.
I'm a guy.
Looking good guy.
It's mad. It's mad. So I remember I was having a conversation with this wonderful female, and she was telling me about how she's she is she's still a virgin and that she's never had sex before in her life, and I was like, okay, cool, that's pretty interesting. And I was going into conversation with her, and I was asking her, okay, what's the reason behind you to be celibate? And she went on different tangents, couldn't really give me a solid reason that I felt that, hold on, are you doing it for the sake of spiritual benefits, or are you doing it because it's a religious context, or are you doing it just because you just want to feel that way? You just want to
she's just protecting the
package.
you
just don't want to give it up, right? Yeah. Cool, fair enough. No, whatever reason you have is cool, no problem.
Yep.
But then she digressed into the conversation of sexual intercourse and her experience. And oh boy, I can't lie. You see the way I'm sweating, yeah, fam.
Are you sure it's not the lights?
I was sweating.
Are you sure it's not the lights?
I was sweating during that conversation because.
Why were you sweating? If I may ask, what position were you in that made you sweat?
Like,
were you in the position to say, "This is why I want to be with you," and then
no, she's actually a friend, so it had nothing to do with.
Okay. So why were you sweating?
Guy, listen, if you want to try
this, but I'm saying, why were you sweating?
Because
no.
Because I'm ready. Are you ready?
It's the fact that you said you were sweating.
I was sweating.
That's what made me ask.
Because of the revelation.
You're not a pastor. You're not a counselor. So why are you sweating?
I was sweating because of the revelation that she was given. Oh. And she was talking about all sorts.
So wait, is it that she has not had sex at all, or she has not performed any sexual thing?
So that's what I'm saying, revelation. Because
kissing is sex, so.
Wait, now relax, calm down.
I'm just letting our viewers know.
Calm down, calm down, okay?
Okay. Sorry. Should I sip this tea?
Please, calm down. So, when she told me she was a virgin, I just kind of used that stereotype of what I assumed a virgin is, right? Somebody that hadn't had any form of sexual experience.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why I take that as the notion, right? Whether or not I'm ignorant, whether or not I'm foolish to have that belief, but that's just what I had.
Yeah.
So when she started talking and explaining to me a bit more, I started to see, I was like, wow. So we don't have the same concept of what it means to be a virgin. In my eyes. Because when she was telling me...
Because you're calling a virgin a non-virgin, basically.
In my eyes, yeah.
So you're saying there are different parts that are supposed to be virgin.
Yes, because if you're... Okay, this what it is. If you're going to speak to me that you're a virgin, let's go for the fact of in my eyes, I automatically...
Remove the headphone for this one during this conversation.
I automatically believe that you're going through a religious sanctity, right? If you want to be a virgin.
No, I think that's what everybody...
Exactly.
Not everybody. Anyone who's a Christian, that's what we think about.
Even if you're a Muslim.
Yeah. Anyone who's religious we believe is for like protection of holy
exactly. And not just that means everything that has to do within the realm of sex. So if one guy is giving you blow.
Sorry?
He's giving you blow.
You were mate. Sorry, mate. Don't understand that, mate.
He decides that he's gonna give you some form of coitus with his lips.
Sorry, mate. Still don't get it. No dictionary here.
So
do you have a dictionary?
When some guys decided that he's going to increase your
kneel down and pray. When you say kneel down and pray,
and your feelings and your
when they want to speak,
but without the penetration.
Oh God.
Then
that's how I say the name of the Lord in fame.
Fam, I don't really consider that as being a virgin.
So wait, are you telling me like this person's done everything but?
It's not just this person. That's kind of like
the
notion.
Most people who claim sex, they've done everything. So I think
right now, what most people consider as virgin now is like, okay, cool. You be like, okay, cool.
What they consider?
I'm gonna do everything within the concept of.
I'll break all the laws. But this one.
But I won't have penetration sex.
It's like, but this one.
Yeah.
You can't have.
But everything else.
It just be like.
Whether it's ororo.
It's like Jesus and Satan. Everything,
I'm not involved with that concept.
That's what I'm saying. In terms of the temptation is what I'm saying. In terms of the temptation. Why are you always quick to twist things? I said in terms of the temptation. Everything but this.
Guys, this show is sponsored by KFC, bro. Make sure you get your Kentucky Fried Chicken and your
remember in the Garden of Eden?
Yeah.
When he said you can eat every fruit in this garden but So you're telling the guy can eat your pear, your apple, your watermelon, but
so for me,
you're not a virgin.
Exactly. For me, I don't consider you as a
Because
virgin.
for whatever we know, you could have broken down on a bicycle. It's true though.
No, but we're not talking about. Come on.
No,
man.
but I'm saying that's what people consider like.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So most people nowadays, the notion of you being a virgin is that you haven't had penetration sex.
I can't take that word serious. I'm so sorry. I really can't.
So for me, like
the word is very uncomfortable.
Okay, cool. Then grow a pair. Right?
Grow a pair. Carry on.
Fam. So it's like for me, it's like yes, I know I'm gonna offend quite a lot of my friends right now because I know that a lot of my friends are female friends are virgin and they would consider
virgin collector.
Okay, on your ones, they would consider what I'm saying as nonsense, right?
You know what, Ade? Us looks like that guy that every time he meets a new girl, they tell him what's up. You go to the mirror and say, God, why? Another one.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I don't
really
understand. Why you meet so many women? Let's start there first. Bam.
Okay.
How? But you go there every time you get like.
Why that meet so many women? What do you mean?
Why? You're always meeting so many women.
But you have the same amount of female friends as I do. You
God
have
forbid.
more. Don't say God forbid.
God forbid. Only one
majority
person is
of
calling
them,
my cellular.
Majority of them you've introduced me to, so I don't know. So
may your ancestors.
If you want to go down this road,
may God not punish your ancestors.
We can go down this road.
Listen, may God not punish your ancestors tonight.
Do that.
What? Introduce it. I just met you 2 years ago.
You met me 2 years ago.
How can I introduce you to
Considering
anybody?
we have your tape here for 10 years relationship, but cool.
You are who 10?
Boom. Okay.
Part of that 10, you were a neighbor. You were never a friend. No. Us is always meeting women.
I'm not always meeting women. So
If you go to France, women.
Now with the guys, with digressing time.
Let's not digress.
Time. Right. So for me, it's like,
But you need to change your prayer points. You have to pick one.
Stop it.
All right. Go on. Carry on.
Stop it.
Oh, really? Now you want to get serious?
Because if I start gunning for you, yeah, especially within this topic.
What are you gunning for, bro? Anyway, your friend was saying what?
No, what did you say?
Your friend was saying what?
So
Please follow us on all platforms. Thank you.
Yeah, so for me, it's like, so I don't know. What do you guys consider as, being celibate? Celibacy is different from being a virgin. Sorry.
Do you know what?
Sorry. Because you can, I feel like celibacy is a choice, right?
Yeah.
You can decide to go whether or not you're a virgin or not. You can decide to be, for instance.
Well, instead of using the word celibacy, why don't you just say you're abstaining? Make it simple and clear. You're abstaining from sex for a particular reason.
Okay.
And you're allowed your reason, you're allowed your choice. No one's questioning it.
I feel like celibacy is more of a religious thing and abstinent is more of, it is what it is.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
So which one is post and pre?
No, one of them has a stronger meaning to whoever's doing it.
Doing what?
For instance, your wife's on a period. You have no choice but to abstain. Except if your wife decides to go, do you know what? It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Cool. You're just abstaining. Whereas if you're celibate, you're making a conscious decision to go, I am not going to have sex because I'm waiting to have sex within the confine of my marriage and waiting for the right person. Those are two different things.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
No problem.
But for me, this is my sister used to make fun of some hijabi people backing. She'd be like, they cover head.
We need to speak clearly, please.
I'm speaking clearly.
No.
It's a coded things, I remember this was like a few years ago when she changed school from the one in Dagenham to Barking. Eastbury and Eastbrook. I can't tell the difference. She was like, Tola, you can't trust this hijabi girl. So
what do you mean by hijabi girls?
Hijab. Yeah, he said. She said.
Wow.
She said, people that are coming, the nonsense they are doing back in park. And you know one thing, yeah? It reminds me of a certain congregation in Nigeria, the Celestial people.
You have started.
No, When it comes to
for those
church
of you that don't
service,
know who he's talking about, he's talking about people, those people that wear all white garments.
White
church.
garment
We
and
see
no
them
shoe.
all the way. You're a
No,
bad
no,
man.
no,
You're
no.
so bad man. Yeah.
No,
Listen,
I'm
my friends that
hot.
white garment, I apologize on behalf of.
I don't apologize. They don't wear shoe. What's there to apologize about? You know when I first came to this country, yeah, I didn't know there was white garment church. I swear to God, I did not know. Until I was working at Hitway. Then broke days where you can't even pay 40p for the bus. I was working, I saw Celestial Church of Christ, I said in London. So automatically I went, what I said, London. Interpretation, they don't even wish you in London. So I was thinking to myself, I said, so what happens in sub-zero the condition? You're fine. In winter,
mad.
I'm so hot. I said, what happens in sub-zero condition? Are they going to trek from their house to church as well? Like, I couldn't believe it.
Oh my days.
But the day I realized that, wow, it's actually true. I saw them in all white.
Yeah.
This was like in 2005. I said, no way. They brought Sele to London. I said, what? They Sele in London. But you know what? It reminds me of a certain congregation, which is that congregation. In Nigeria, yeah. You know, white is meant to signify holiness,
Purity,
purity,
yeah.
everything. This one I was than Cardi B. Their church service.
I'm not involved.
I'm
really not
Their
involved.
church service. Even if someone said they are abstaining, they are fully stained. So, like, imagine nobody used to believe girls from that church, like,
They're
you know, uncle,
fam.
I'm still a virgin. Nobody will believe him.
And like the thing is, yeah, it goes both ways because you see the girls that I talk to, they also talk about guys that they struggle to find guys that are virgin. And for me, I know quite a lot of.
I think that's hard.
No, it's not. I know a lot of male guys that are virgins. And I also know a lot of male friends that are abstaining from that celibate.
Yeah.
Right? So I just feel like your circle is very important. It's very, very important.
So your circle determines the kind of person you find, basically.
Not just determine. It helps you to broaden your horizon. If you're chilling with your circle and everybody's kind of the same, right? You're always gonna be in that samey sort of thing, right? So if you're in a circle of girls that are virgins, but some of them it's a comma, right? They are virgins, but comma. What that means is that, like, if they're in a relationship with that right person, of course they have those urges, right? Like any human beings.
Yeah.
In some cases, they may exercise those urges. However, that's where the comma is, right? It's within the fact that it doesn't go into penetration. Right? So, right.
What's this into? What's that?
I don't know. It's because I was speaking. Right? So that's what it is. And I feel like those type of girls, I need to be careful with my words, man.
Right, don't, Pastor.
I need to be careful.
No, carry on. Don't be careful. Please make sure you follow us on
and
all
I feel
platforms.
like those type of girls put themselves at risk a lot of the time.
See, I've said on this podcast so many times the story of Brother Francis. I am telling you, church is the main factor of why some people are not fatty anymore. Now, let me tell you something.
Hurry up, we're rounding up.
I'm going to round up. With the generation that we are,
Yeah.
right? It's so hard to go out there and, you know, in a worldly scenario, to find someone who's a virgin. Mainly because the places you go to, hold on, let me finish. The places you go to, the places you find yourself when you go into the world, it's not a place of people who practice the same belief or the same moral compass, have the same moral compass, same moral standard as you want. Hence why, to find maybe like a virgin, you have to be in a religious setting most of the time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there are people who are not religious who are not.
Correct.
But to find maybe someone who's celibate or been abstaining or a virgin, they're mostly in a religious setting. Either mosque, church, Scientology, whatever, if they practice celebration, whatever. Now, what happens now is the wolves in sheep's clothing, those who have gone into the world, yeah, they have been in the world.
It's mad.
They have sampled the world.
It's mad.
And now they are tired of the world.
It's mad.
Will now come to church for the right reasons sometimes. And some of them to find a good girl. I put that in quoted this thing. Good girl. For those people who are just listening and not watching. Good girls. And then they come and defile the good girls. Because we all know nobody is more of a believer than someone that has been
in the world
and has tested
the world
and knows about
the world.
So when they come out of the
world,
they come in the church and they
defy
the
world.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. It is such like, so we're trying to do, the reason why I went on that emphasis is because we try to say about the companies you keep.
Yeah.
Because what stops someone who's practicing all these things from meeting someone in church who can guarantee, like, yeah, I'm fully ready to wait. Now, don't get me wrong, whatever you practice, you have to be embedded in it. So that helps as well. But along the line, let's not forget that they're human.
Yeah. And
there's always that slip up.
It's not slip up, it's the urges. It's like...
Yeah, for some it's a slip. It's like someone relapsing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, it's something that, like I said, they hold themselves so dangerous because, you know, there's that comma, like, in the sense of that when they feel so comfortable within a relationship, they feel that sometimes that urge, they just want to practice that urge or give in into that urge. But they know that they're not going to go beyond whatever realms they put in place.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's fine. I'm not trying to judge anyone. But what I'm simply saying is that when you have that sort of mentality, I feel, in my opinion, you put yourself in dangerous situation. Because what's going to happen, like, people like Brother Francis, right? And the thing about people like Brother Francis is that they're never going to have one person running at the same time. Like, just it. It's not just going to be just that one person.
Because Brother Francis is an active usher.
Exactly. So Brother Francis, what Brother Francis would do, he'd be like, cool. Like, he'll tell you that he's going to wait for you.
Yeah.
Whereas
you wait for me.
Brother Francis, all of his kinikon is being satisfied while he's waiting for you.
Of course.
And the day that you decide to go, you know, Brother Francis has been so sweet.
That if everybody wants to play striker and decide to play goalkeeper, whose fault is that?
Exactly. Brother Francis is so sweet. He's been waiting. He's never really put too much pressure on me. Maybe today we can just do one dry.
Let me give him something.
One dry hump.
No, let's not even go that far. You start with kiss on the peg.
Yeah.
You start on the right
side. And Brother Francis is just looking at you. Say,
and then you go to the left.
Ew.
And then you peg the chin.
Ew.
And then you peg the forehead.
Ew.
And then you look on the lips.
Bakro.
And it's not wet. And Brother is like, maybe
too much. But that's pretty much, guys, like I said, yeah, like, I've had this conversation several times with friends of mine that are in this, and some of them we see eye to eye, some of them we don't really see eye to eye, and that's cool. I don't really judge them. And I haven't told anyone stories. I wish they would come on here and speak their own truth. Yeah, of course. I would like you guys to hear their perspective, and the same way I want to hear your perspective.
Let me tell you what made them come on the show. It's something we used to do on the show where we question things. Are you really a virgin?
Yeah,
If out of all the 10 commandments you have broken 9.
Yes, that's what it is.
Are you?
That's the question. Are you really a virgin?
A virgin.
If you're taking risk, if you're really out here taking risk.
Yeah. Like a stockbroker in Canary Wharf.
Do you know what I mean? Right?
Like a trader.
You're saying my man could touch all 8 of the 9 apples. You can touch all 8, but you can't touch number 9 apple. Are you really a virgin? Are you really abstinating? That's not even a word, bro. Fam.
Jesus. Are you abstaining? That's the word you're looking for.
Yes, that's the word. Fam.
So are
you really abstaining?
Are you really abstaining?
Abstaining. And I also think it's not just a physical thing. I think it's also a mental thing, like the Bible says, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you ever think in your heart, right? If it's not within the realms of the gospel, then it's considered a sin.
So let us know. Is a virgin really
So
a virgin?
if you're thinking about man like Ovi on Love Island,
and you say, ooh, the
and you
abs,
say,
my
ooh,
sister.
Bele,
And if
yeah.
you're looking at you one day, my brother. See, those are the kind of shows that you shouldn't even watch that will corrupt your mind anyway, if you were. But the main question is, we want you to contact us, let us know.
Yes.
Are you really a
And guys,
virgin?
I ain't gonna lie, I will
If you are breaking the other commandments.
I know, Catherine tried to get at me for not replying to comments, yeah. But if you guys actually leave a comment, I'll reply.
Why you? She's
On
not the
live.
only person that gets to you. You just have to do that.
On live. Like my guy said, yeah, that's my
Bigloudmouth.
girl on live. Hey guys, signing out. Oz loves you.
Thank you very much for
Sponsored
listening.
by
Another
KFC.
episode. KFC, shout out to your boys.
Bigloudmouth.
Thank you. This is your kindly sponsor. Follow us on every platform.